Okay, today we're talking about more Pokemon Sword and Shield week. So we have this guy here. His name is called Dreepy. He looks like the growth back from a tiny version of the growth back from that alien. So there's this alien here. His name is Eternus. Oh, I think it's supposed to be a legendary. There's also the two other really boring legendaries here. These guys. This guy is definitely a much more interesting legendary than these two dogs here. Sad will only gain 3 legendaries in this game. Um, Next is Mr. Mime. Apparently, is gaining more Gen 1 pandering. It's obvious, it's reasonable. Here, Dalmaka and Dalmanitan are after Mr. Mime, but you gotta be kidding me. More ground forms for Gen 1 Pokemon. And they have to give the worst Gen 1 Pokemon a Galarian form too. Mr. Mime, you gotta be kidding me, one of the at least they made then they gave Mr. Mime an evolution too. Gotta be kidding me. I don't yeah, there's no reason I want to play competitive because you can make Mr. Mime's evolution so overpowered that they're gonna make people use him. People have to look at Mr. Mime's evolution. Then we have Galarian Corsola, another non-Gen 1 Pokemon here. Um, I think there are entire week for that on Twitter. Yeah, Pokemon Sword and Shield. Yeah, Pokemon Sword and Shield weeks on Twitter. So there's other people now getting early copies of the game. So yes, other people getting early copies of the game. There is the God of War 2.0, another Anime Go Pokemon. Yeah, another Anime Go Pokemon. And then there's Mr. Mime turning into a British guy. Yes, cause of course we need a Mr. Mime form. Blocked a risky connection. Corsair on no Grand Corsair and whatever this is supposed to be, its evolution. Oh yeah, it turns into an actual giant piece of coral. Well, Grand Corsair was. I don't know why with Galarian forms and Galarian Pokemon, they're all depressed. There's a depressed snake, and they made Corsair depressed. Okay, there's what is this? It's Inity. It's this bear thing. Um, First forms of the board. It's actually pretty cool. The first evolution, here's Zacian, one of the most boring Pokemon in the world. I don't know why they had to give us such boring, boxed out legendaries. They're just wolves, okay? Wolves, you know. It's a Zacian's apparently fairy type. Apparently it's fairy type. I didn't read most of those leaks that will come out. These are like, water, like amphibians. Oh, look, it's a dragon. And another dragon. These are the goofiest dragons I've ever seen. These are the weirdest dragons I've ever seen. What is Game Freak coming up with? Now, moving on from those. Yeah, I did this Big Sungus again. I hate those Burrow leaks. They don't show anything at all. Apple! There's an apple Pokemon. And it turns into a, Oh, it kind of looks like a boring design, but it's actually a bug. Because sometimes parasites do, and worms inhabit apples. There's always those pictures of apples with worms in it. It's obviously what it's supposed to be. Okay, obviously what it's supposed to be. Then there's you know, there's seen Zen One Pandering of Kingler and Mr. Mime as well. Mr. Mime got one too. He got a Galarian form. Why do we get all these Zen One Pokemon? I get ecstatic when a Gen 2 Pokemon gets a form. I'm not scared to watch a Pokemon I've been weak. I'm not even gonna put certain Pokemon in the title. Okay, I'm gonna find any more Pokemon. Grand Rapidash. It looks like a My Little Pony character. I do not like this Pokemon. I just do not like this Pokemon. It is literally I can always see the fan art. Same thing with Alakazam, the little anime girls as Pokemon. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if one of the people in Game Freak came up with Alakazam or whatever this person is, this Pokemon is, after they watched a few, you know, I'm not gonna say it. Or then there's this guy's evolution. He turns into an even bigger wizard and bigger wizard with a mohawk. We might get Poltergeist and it has Sinistea, Rapidash. So obviously there's a lot of new Pokemon. Gigantamax, my Rodek. I think that's fake. There's this weird turtle. Weird turtle. Some of these leaks may be fake, okay? Anybody can make a leak, okay? Anyone can make a leak here, and it can be all fake, okay? All fake. Like that dinosaur. There's this butt thing. It really looks like Wumple. It's a big butt on the field, and it's a blob. Basically, it actually looks like the Pikmin enemies. Those bugs that will try to attack you and kill your Pikmin in Pikmin 1 and 2. Anything else? I know we're not expecting many Pokemon because this is Game Freak in 2019, okay? Game Freak never really puts effort into the games anymore, okay? That's why Game Freak wanted to make a lot of, Pokemon completely secret, okay? But the people will get early copies. People do work for Game Freak will get out early copies. People will somehow get early copies. It's of every game. People sometimes get games 2 to 3 weeks before it comes out, okay? I don't know what Game Freak is thinking. Oh yeah, what's up with you? Oh, things before the game comes out, okay? You know, and literally, I think Game Freak probably is like, oh, people are leaking the entire game anyways because they forgot people can get early copies, okay? Or is it Smogon? Baby Dreadnought. Apple and Flapple. Such original. That's like a Frapple. What an original name we have. Kofan Kopitar. Toxel. And of course, they have to have Charizard in the game. Everyone started is not in the game, but of course, of course they have to make one exception for, Charizard. They have to make one exception, Charizard, of course, it's reasonable. It's I'm surprised like Cerulean Pokemon such are not putting these Pokemon on as new Pokemon because people will gain old copies and weaken all of these Pokemon out, okay? Of course when they finally do all Pokemon out, I'm gonna make a compilation of all my opinions on all these Pokemon here. Of course some of them will stay exactly the same. Every Pokemon from recent Sword and Shield weeks. Yeah, I think my opinion on Roy Cole is this male evolution. He looks like, oh yeah, there was a meme on this guy, and it made him look like, one of the Simpsons. The Simpsons was the Simpsons, of course. This guy looks like Rhyperior, actually. And this guy looks like he's angry or something. Of course, you have more than one Pandarin. I don't know why Kingler has to get a Gigantamax form. Kingler has to get Gigantamax form. It will give any other Pokemon a Gigantamax form here. Any other Pokemon, a freaking Gigantamax form. You have to give Kingler one, okay? I believe there's like 700 plus Pokemon in this game. I think the only Pokemon being removed are, like legendaries, mythicals, and starters. And Pokemon that, no one wants in the games anyways, like unknown. No one wants to use unknown. You know, 642 Pokemon, so including probably the 150 new Pokemon in the game. Um, so 642 seems to be the number of Pokemon in the game. So yes, including new Pokemon, so I'll probably be around 100. That means 300 total Pokemon have been removed. Um, and hopefully one of those is unknown. Okay, hopefully, they get rid of unknown because I don't want to see. No one wants to see unknown and one of the most useless Pokemon in the game. Okay, unknown does what's unknown? Unknown's moves are like only like hidden power and that's it. There's like no. I'm just gonna look further down. I know there isn't much left, but I gotta take one last check through. Yeah. Oh, there's this guy. Yeah, this is. I think it's what is this thing? Pokemon. Yeah, I can see this. This is like a thread or something. For Pokemon Weeks. Mimicry, Fairy type. Man, Pokemon. This is fake. This is a fake week, definitely. Bingo on 20 to 40 Pokemon have been revealed. There's the Elephant's evolution now. Yeah, it looks like an even bigger elephant now. Eternatus, it's a duck. Dragapult. And its middle levels must be Dragquack. Yeah, we have the Pseudo, we have the boy, first any root bug bird, I don't know what they had to do with the Corsair. They had to make. Okay. Hopefully reveal more Gen 1 Galarian forms. I gotta see it. It's a Mr. Mime one real actually, because no one really cares for Mr. Mime. Yeah, I think Mr. Mime. Yeah, Mr. Mime for some reason is getting Galarian form of all these here. But I can't feel the comments on this one. I think that's it. There's these guys here. These real dragons. Obviously, will be frozen exclusives. That's basically for Pokemon Sword and Shield weeks. That's basically it. So, closing off here. So, because here we don't have all the Pokemon listed here. All the week's Pokemon. Some of them I think are quite very disappointing, but not every Pokemon could be, masterpiece, I'm glad Nintendo isn't reviewing too much. We're looking at the new weeks. Yeah, this is me, because it gives me, more views. Something else to talk about other than, is Star Wars, because I'm sick of talking about Star Wars sometimes, okay? And hopefully after once, I probably will never have to talk about Sword and Shield ever again. Unless the game absolutely bombs. Which isn't likely because the PokeTubers, you're actually excited for Overwatch 2? You're like the only person that outside of those Overwatch YouTubers who probably get paid by Blizzard that's excited for Overwatch 2. Into the Spider-Verse, I have not seen that movie, the first movie, so I can't be excited for the second movie if I'm not excited for the first movie, okay? I haven't seen the first movie, so how can I be excited for a movie if I haven't seen the first movie? So this is Pokemon Sword and Shield weeks. Um, to me, Pokemon Sword and Shield has kind of already become a train wreck of a game, okay? I don't care what you guys say, but it's basically true, yeah. So many more Pokemon have been revealed. Pokemon Sword and Shield is just becoming just a generic Pokemon game. It's just really new Pokemon. Some of them are just nothing special. Okay, especially these some of these Pokemon are nothing special. Like this Ladybug in its evolution line. Okay, I especially don't like its first evolution line or this guy. People actually and problem is the Pokemon fan bases except if they make a piece of poop as a Pokemon fans say, oh, it's the greatest Pokemon ever. That's basically the Pokemon fan base. That's basically it. Goodbye.